Is it true Future was a part of the Dungeon family?
Yeah, Future is it used to be called Meathead when he was rapping with the DF Second Generation, and G-Rock I think nicknamed him Future, and he's Rico's cousin, and he's an amazing artist. He's Dre's current favorite rapper, and Atlanta it belongs to him. They love him, and he gave the word. Future to me is like a futuristic rendition of the blues. When you listen to his music, a lot of times you listen to things that are sad and painful to hear, but he make them sound like, man, it's the most exciting thing in the world. You know, so shouts out to Future. And I really appreciate him and Dre, because after Dre gave me the record, we had to figure out how to make it a record. Dre had a verse, you know, him and I think Blake, I've been getting the young man, Sam, I think Blake, they had it, and then No ID came in, and then DJ Paul came in, and it just went crazy. But I appreciate Future, because I know Future got a lot of shit to do. You know, Future got a lot of hits to be on. But Future came out of nowhere, man, and sent me that verse, man. And I just appreciate him and Stacks for doing that. So Future, I ain't seen you in a long time, but thank you. You know, I sincerely appreciate you, brother.
When he was in the Second Generation, did you know he would like be what he's become?
No, I didn't, because I was too busy clawing at not falling off myself. You know what I mean? Like, the big record company didn't have much faith in me. You know, Columbia Records is a company. The people who worked there didn't have faith in Killer Mike. They remember telling you, big black guy, you can't be named Killer Mike yet. You know, you get a band come out a few years later called The Killers, and everybody gets behind them. You know what I mean? So for me, I was too busy clawing, but I knew that Rico understood talent. And I knew that the guys, I knew he could rap his ass off. I knew G-Rock and C Smooth were dope as hell. You know, Boulevard was dope. I knew that the guys that Reek had put together for Second Generation were dope guys. So I never doubted him. But it was when I saw him, he did a record, I'm forgetting who it was featured with, but the kid literally chopped Future out the video. Whoever was doing it was chopping Future out. And as a Gunn family member, I got pissed. I'm like, man, that's how I got the y'all doing this. You know, I think it was racks on racks on racks. Right. So it might have been that. But I knew then, I was like, oh, they trying to hold Shawty back. Oh, Shawty gonna do it. And the next thing you know, Shawty did it. I can't even remember the other artist's name. That's not an insult to him. Right. But I just said that was the moment that I knew. When I seen another company try to kind of excuse him or get him, I said, oh, he got what it takes. He got what it takes. And he's not let us down, man. He's done the city proud.
You also got Dave Chappelle to appear on the album.
That's my guy.
How'd you get Dave to appear on the album?
I just asked him, cause man, I ended up befriending Dave, and because I've always thought he was hyper intelligent, funny as hell, and it's crazy to, like, him and Ryan Davis are two of the most, and Paul Mooney. You know, so Paul Mooney, of course, God bless the dead. Dave is the current legend. There's Ryan Davis, who I think is going to be an absolute go-to. I like intelligent, funny. You know what I mean? I like all funnies, but there's something about intelligent funny. And Dave, man, I remember asking Dave, you know, he gave me this speech like after one of his shows, like, you need to run for governor. And I'm like, I don't. I want some money like you. And he gave me this speech about how I don't care if you go to strip clubs, I don't care if you smoke weed, we care that we can trust you. Right. The people have implicit faith in you.
They do.
And you have to honor that by doing something. So I called him and said, Dave, you'll do something on the album, and I sent it to him, and he sent back that monologue. And I was like, oh, shit. And then people try to get pissed about the monologue. Y'all dare you compare being a black man or being a rapper to storming the beaches of Okanagan? When I think to myself, how many 18 and 19-year-old boys in the Army and don't know what their life is going? Stepping out on that beach is as scary as stepping off that curb sometimes. You don't know what you're doing, which direction to go, what's going on around you. And I say, man, what a pitiful way to hate a metaphor by trying to hate on Dave Chappelle, who's intelligent, who gets it. And I appreciate him telling me to run, because I ain't stopped running since, man. You know? So thank you, Dave.
When was the first time you met Dave?
First time I met Dave, Dave had me on the show, the Chappelle show. Okay. First season, when everybody was like, oh, your name's Killer Mike, we're not booking Killer Mike. And Dave was like, I'll book him, and had me come to a boxing gym in Brooklyn, and me and my man G.G. McGee, who just got his X in the Nation of Islam, shout out to Gerard X now, man, I'm very proud of you. We went up there, man, and we performed action. And Dave was jumping around, he was skinny as a prick. And I have been a fan of since then, but in the last 4 years, really built a solid friendship with him.
You took him to the Flame.
Took him to the Flame, and Bill Maher. And that's how we toured together. At the end of the night, he puts his arm around me. He says, Mike, we should go on tour. And I was like, don't play with me. I have my white folks call your white folks in the morning. We're getting shit together. And the next morning, I called my white folks. They said, Dave's white folks already called us. So you guys are going on tour.
Wow.
And it happened.
That's how it happened.
And it happened. The Flame. I owe a lot to the Flame. Shouts out to Michael and Jackie Cato.
The food good at the Flame?
No, the food is the best at the Flame. Let me give y'all this, man. Atlanta is one of the places where not only do you have black strip clubs, they're black owned.
Yeah.
So when you start talking about Club Rain now, I think rebranded Follies, you start talking about Peaches, you start talking about Magic City, you start talking about The Flame. You're
Candyland
Candyland with 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Dre over there. Those are clubs that are
Follies reopened?
Yeah, well, Follies' name is now Rain over on Moreland, which used to be, now they're...
They used to be on what you call them too, the highway.
Yeah, but it's gone now. So that one had to close, so I think that they're just doing a licensing deal.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know why I knew that.
yeah, but these places got great food. So if you want the best wings, you know, a lot of people gonna tell you Magic City, and I love Magic City wings, but you know I'm from the West Side.
Yeah.
But the West Side wings at that Flame, boy, woo.
I'm gonna have to check the Flame.
And they got you gotta let me take you. And I'm gonna tell you the secret. Day shift.
Day shift?
Day shift.
Okay.
Day shift got them all natural bodies, and them girls got they got.
I'm going for the food. That's all I want. That's all.
Respect.
Work
respect.
with me.
We're gonna go for the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan got the schedule. We'll be there.
Let's do it.
Would you consider, because you're so versed, because you're so well read, because you know the history of this country and you understand what our people are going through, would you ever consider running for political office?
Yeah, but I gotta get real.
You gotta get some more paper though.
Yeah, real talk. Y'all want to be unbribable.
Yeah.
See, a lot of our folks get caught up because they poor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What I mean is when you're poor is when you like, if you look at white politicians, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're engineers, they're people that understand the economy and finance. So they are above certain levels of bribery.
Yeah.
Man, some of our folks get caught taking $3,700 for a goddamn youth league team or some shit. And you be like, God damn now, bro.
Yeah.
You too intelligent. We ain't need to lose you for it, you know? So for me, it's important that I have a certain amount of stability. So when I get at about $22, $23 million, and you can see me pop up, I'll run for something local, hyper local, you know what I mean? So I want to service my community, but right now the best thing I can do to service my community is be as strong individual as I can, take care of those women and children, you know, take care of my sisters, take care of my nieces, nephews, and once we as a family get stable, you know, I want to be the Kennedys. You know, I've seen the King family. I've seen the King family keep their integrity. I've seen the King family make good investments. I've seen Bernice and Dexter, God bless the dead, and Yolanda, God bless the dead, and Martin III do solid investments in our community. And so I want to be that. I don't want to be pandering. I remember Bernie Sanders, I met with the OG one time in DC, me, King, and Nina Turner met, and you know, I think it was Eddie Galt too. But Bernie said, you used to come to DC to make a change and go back home and say, this is the change we've made. Now we've just become a political fundraising, you know, and I didn't like the idea of that. That's not what I want to be a part of.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.